welcome to another episode of my FM20 Stay with FC Rapid. As you can see the league table here. As you can see, we are safe. We have our highest ever finish in the top league as FC Rapid, which means that we get third position. As you can see here, we can drop down, we can't move up. I don't think anything else other than the games happened in between, so let's just show you guys. I mean, as you may remember, I told you that we should be able to win every single one of them. Well, let's just say it didn't quite go as planned. So last time out, we met at this game against FC Vitorul, 1-1 draw. We lost away from home 3-1 to Craiova, even though I was so happy that we were to meet them 3 days after their European game. Eventually, apparently that didn't matter. So yeah, they beat us, completely dominated us as well. After that, at home against TFR Cluj, a 1-1 draw, and after that, an away win against Astra Giurgiu, 3-0. I think Astra Giurgiu, we've kind of got them in our pocket. As you can see here, we beat them 3-0. We beat them here 2-1. Here, a 0-0 draw, a friendly win as well in between, 3-0. Another win, and here one loss against them in the entire season. So I think that's pretty good against a team that is supposed to be up there around the top of the league, and they still are. They are in 5th, which isn't too bad. But yeah, here we are at the final game of the season against Stoja. So we haven't been able to beat them ever since the beginning of this save. But right now we can, as I said, we can't. Oh, we can still move down one place because they've got 2 games left. So there's a little bit of pressure on us, but whether we finish 3rd or 4th, we still get the same European round next season. The only difference is a little bit of prize money. So there's not too much pressure on the team, so let's just get straight in there. And here you can see the team: Labrovic, Jenkinson, Malo, Philippe, and Brikeag, Quio, Kese, Pinter, Kyle, Labo, and Lombulic. Kyle getting his, he has now gotten 3 goals and 1 assist in his first 10 games, so that's pretty good. He got 2 goals right here. So yeah, really happy with the performances of late. Only 18 years old, of course. So yeah, that's going to be the team. Let's hope they can get an upset against Stoja and get our first ever win against them as well. So yeah, not really much to talk to you guys about. The only thing being that Craiova did actually even make it to the semi-finals, which is crazy. The semi-finals of the Europa League too, sorry. I said that the chances were very small of them winning it, but they are actually in the semis. They lost the first leg to Olympique Marseille. I think either 2-0 or 3-0 at home, so they've got a very, very big task to beat Marseille away from home in France. But yeah, them reaching the semifinals is a very impressive achievement, and it's also very good for the coefficients of Romania, which hopefully gives us more European spots, not next season, but the season after. So that's something to really look forward to. Meanwhile, it's already 21st minute and nothing has happened yet. I mean, there has been a highlight, but it wasn't really a highlight, if you know what I mean. In the other games, there have been 2 red cards already in the first 15 minutes, but our game, not so exciting. Stoja do have a chance here. Mihaila from the left side, but Labrovic with a good save. As I said, both teams not having too much to play for. It's the only thing is a difference between 3rd or 4th, which isn't too important. But we do have a throw in here. Brikeag throws it to Kestep, who passes it to the middle to Quio. Quio switches it to the right side to Jenkinson, might put in a cross. He does, and Labo heads it in, and it's 1-0, and we're leading against Stoja in the 31st minute. And this could become our first ever win against them. I mean, I am getting ahead of myself. I know, we still have 1 hour to play. But we are leading, which is really great. I think we were leading last time out as well, but then they still beat us. Well, not last time, because last time they beat us 5-2. But the time before that, I think we scored our first goal in the first or in the second minute, but then they still beat us in the end. But to be leading, it's a start. You have to start somewhere. I mean, you can't win the game in the 30th minute already. And as you can see, they got the equalizing goal here already 2 minutes later via Morar, again, the guy that we were chasing, but he doesn't want to join us. So we've got another player that we're how do you say, that we're hunting for another striker, I believe. But again, he doesn't want to join us, the club. There isn't a release clause in his contract, so we can't easily buy him, but he just isn't interested yet. So we keep scouting him, we keep looking at his games, hoping that someday he will get interested and we can sign him because he is looking really, really good. And Guiel here with a beautiful free kick puts us back into the lead in 38 minutes. So in 10 minutes time, from 0-0 to 2-1. Very, very exciting 10 minutes indeed, and it's almost halftime. And there is the halftime whistle. We are leading against Stoya. I mean, I don't know what to say. I mean, it's a game that basically means nothing. Um, but still, to beat Stoya would be very good for us. It would be the first time ever, and it would mean that, in my opinion, I mean, us finishing above them and beating them would mean that we are the best team in Bucharest, which is, of course, as I mentioned a few times, the first thing we need to accomplish: to become the best team in Bucharest, and then become the best team in Romania, and eventually the best team in Europe as well. We've got another throw in here. Brickjak throws it to Lambulic, and Viakal goes back to Brickjak. Pinter tries it, but Jenkinson, and it's 3-1, and I think that might be the knockout blow, and I think that's going to be the end of the game. We're leading 3-1, only 25 minutes to go. Jenkinson with his second goal of the season. So signing him in, I think it was January, or maybe a little bit after that even. Or maybe it was before, I don't know. Signing him this season, I think he proves to be a very good decision. Morar here almost with his second goal, but signing him proves to be a very good decision indeed. He's been very important for us, both defensively and now offensively as well, as you can see. So let's put Schupe in there at striker again. He has scored a couple of goals as well. He is improving as well, so looking really good for the striker position for the next couple of seasons. Stoya do have the ball here in the 82nd minute. On the left-hand side, Mihaila again. Shot is blocked. He does get the ball back, tries a cross, and Butian heads it straight into our defender, but then gets the ball back and shoots it into the net. So it's 3-2, 10 minutes to go, including injury time. It's going to be a very, very tight final 10 minutes, and I really, really hope they don't get that equalizing goal. Brickjak has the ball here, but he puts it straight into the hands of the goalkeeper, and they now have 5 minutes still to go to try to get that final goal they need for that 1 point and to rob us of the win again. Mihaila might just do it here on the left side. He goes past one opponent, and luckily, I think it was Fulop, how you pronounce that? Not really sure, but he screws it up, and we get rid of it. And there is the win, our first ever win against Stoya. And as you can see, that puts Stoya out of the European spots, and their last game is going to be against Craiova. So that's going to be a very, very crucial game for their season, both of theirs. Cluj and Viitorul met each other in the final game of the season. They drew, but for some reason that put Cluj above Viitorul. Not really too sure, probably on results between teams. But yeah, that final game between Craiova and Stoya is going to be very, very important for both of their seasons. But we get our first derby win against Stoya. We got a win before against Dinamo, but now we finally won against Stoya as well. So really, really happy with that. As you can see, it is going to be a shorter episode because that's already going to be it. But yeah, there's nothing more to show you guys. Well, there's one thing. We already did get one guy in. And that is, well, Jakob is leaving. I thought I already showed you that. And Karstukoya rejected the contract of the same team. But Fernando Forero, 19-year-old from Colombia, he already has one under 20 cap. He is joining us on the 13th of June of this year. So take a look at him. 16 determination, 13 teamwork, 10 work rate is a little bit disappointing, but still, he looks very, very good. Also, professional personality at right back. So if Jenkinson, we might be able to sell him on for a little profit as he was free. So that means that this guy could slot it right in there. I mean, he is already as good as Jenkinson according to the star ratings, which most of the time they don't make any sense. But yeah, also 5-star potential. So we got this guy. So I think for the right back position, we're set for the next, probably for forever, as long as this save is gonna go. So yeah, really happy with him. But that's really everything I can show you guys for this episode. So I'm gonna meet you guys for the first game of next season. Probably gonna be Europe again. Thank you guys for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this episode and the entire season, of course. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe as well if you haven't already. It would mean a lot to me, and you won't miss a thing of this season, of this series, sorry, and of any other in the future as well. Follow me on Twitter as well. I will tweet out every time I upload a video, so you won't miss a thing. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.